Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Daily Magic. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I'm so happy you could join me. Now, today's kind of a special episode because we have some packs that I'll be opening at the end of the episode in celebration of New Year's Eve, because this should be uploading on the 31st, so Happy New Year's Eve, everybody. And yeah, stick around to the end of the episode to check out some of those packs. We'll be opening the golden pack last because it's guaranteed rares and mythics. Should be interesting. Anyway, back into what we usually do. The daily quest for today is to cast 20 red or green spells, and naturally we'll just be working on the play 25 lands just by playing matches. Easy enough. I was really happy to see the red or green, because I did a little bit of searching before the start of this episode, because I wanted to look into some more dragons, right? Those who've seen it, know I really like my Rakdos Dragons deck. The only problem with it is that this card right here, the one I'm using as the title card, will be gone probably in the next rotation, so that kind of invalidates a lot of this deck, unfortunately. But that's okay. That's okay. It happens. So I wanted to look into another Dragons deck, and lo and behold, the one I found within like a few minutes of searching, who else but Power Dragon. Love his content. Great deck builds. Love it. So yeah, this is a very interesting deck. It is a ramp deck because we do have, we're trying to get to our big creatures as quickly as we can. So a typical turn 1, hopefully you're going to have a Llanowar Elf in hand, play that. Turn 2, you have a lot of different options. It would either be Glimpse the Core or maybe even Armored Scrapgorger to produce another bit of land, or another mana. Fantastic. And yeah, turn 3, if you don't have anything else that you can play yet, or excuse me, Orb of Dragonkind produces another mana, red mana, used for dragons. Well, it can be used for anything, but if it's used on a dragon, that dragon gains haste, which is really nice for a lot of our dragons. And we're also running with Surrak, the Hunt Caller. Kind of the idea here is if you don't have your orb, you can use Surrak to give things haste if you have total power 8 or greater amongst your creatures. Very nice card. And let's get into the meat of it, though. We have Bonehoard Dracosaur, 2 copies. No introduction needed. It is a 5/5 flying first striker. And, at the beginning of your upkeep, exile the top 2 cards of your library. You may play them this turn. If you exiled a land card this way, create a 3/1 red dinosaur. If you exiled a non-land, create a treasure token. That's more mana generation. Dragonhawk. No introduction needed. Not really. It's a great card. A lot of our things are power 5 or power 4 or greater. So its ability to trigger with a lot of stuff on the field. Terror of the Peaks. Love this card. Fantastic card. Kind of the big boy of this is Twinflame Tyrant, which doubles pretty much all damage you do. If a source you control would deal damage to an opponent, or a permanent an opponent controls, it deals double that damage instead. Now that is, I think, specifically creature damage. Like, I don't think a Scorching Dragonfire would deal double damage, would deal 6 damage. I don't know, but I guess we will find out. We also are running Overlord the Hauntwoods, which is another turn 3 option to give us land. Very nice. And finally, Vivien Reid. Her +1 ability, look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal a creature or land card from among them and put it in your hand. Put the rest at the bottom of the library in random order. Great way of grabbing more land if you need it, or searching, or like kind of a searching for creatures. Great way of doing that. She can also destroy artifacts, enchantments, or creature with flying. And her capstone, -8. You gain an emblem with creatures you control, get +2/+2, and have vigilance, trample, and indestructible. Very nice. But also Vivien Reid's kind of here as a thing to distract the opponent. It's like, say, hey, I have a planeswalker on the field that you probably want to get rid of. So, kind of saves you a few turns, right? But anyway, that is the idea. I haven't used it yet, but I can definitely see where this deck is going. So hopefully, well, I'm going to give this deck, I'm going to give it the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to give it a good, honest try. Even if we lose all of our matches in this episode, which seems to be happening more often lately, unfortunately. Still going to hang on to it, use it in between. Yeah, use it in between episodes, maybe get a better feel for it, and yeah, go from there. Wow, okay. No, I'll keep this. Yeah, we'll keep this. We'll go with the elf. Does it not survive? It does not. This probably was not a good hand to start with, but we'll try to make it work. I actually could go ahead and send out the tap land if I need to Scorching Dragonfire something on their turn. Doesn't seem like I had to. Interesting. We got 2 Twinflame Tyrants, which I wondered, does this double and then that doubles that? Or does it just like, you do 3 damage, it would do 9 damage? Oh, okay, so this is a burn deck. Joy. Joy, 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 joy. Joy. Your thing is, okay, 4. Yeah, Restless Ridgeline needs 4 mana to become the 3/4. But yeah, chances are they might be able to burn me down before I can get anything going, which would really be unfortunate. But let's see what we got. Bonehoard Dracosaur might be kind of hard for them to get rid of. It's 5 damage. They have enough. They should have enough for like a Witch Doctor's Frenzy, but yeah, they have enough for a Witch Doctor's Frenzy, but I don't think they're running that. Okay, and we're just okay. Okay, that makes me wonder what these cards were. I would assume a lot of, yeah, I would assume this was a lot of like low damage. Maybe not. Maybe they didn't have enough mana to actually take out the Dracosaur, or they didn't want to burn all of their burn damage. I don't know, but we'll take it. Though for anyone curious, the next thing I was going to do, we're going to send out Twinflame Tyrant, attack for 10 because that would have doubled, and then yeah, that was the idea. That was what we were going to do. But I'll take the win. Yeah, I'll take the win. Didn't do much, but I'll take it. That did see us level up. Did we get anything else from that, or just the orb? Just the orb. Okay. I haven't been showcasing those just because you can get whatever you want, whenever you want. So, yeah, there's no progression with the Mastery Orb rewards anymore. At least there hasn't been. So, no real reason to actually show it. But anyway, second match. Maybe we can get a better hand. I still feel like I got really lucky in that last match. Then my opponent just decided to concede. This, I like this. This I like. Oh, joy. They'll probably... The sad thing here is that they'll probably take me out before I can get anything going. So I'm going to have to... We're going to go ahead and Tarkir, get rid of the Challenger. No attack. No reason to. Manifold Mouse, that doesn't affect you. That only affects mice. Okay. So we're going to do this. We're going to Scorching Dragonfire you. Glimpse the core. They can buff the hero. Can I just send this out? I can. Yeah, we're just gonna immediately send out the Overlord. Can they actually? Oh, well, yeah. Take it to that. Wow, they used up everything they had there. Okay, that is unfortunate. That time I am going to go ahead and block. Oh, nice. Can I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No. Well, actually, yes, I can. And we can do the orb, do the terror, get the invasion. Burn you. I take 2. That's fine, you still lose the creature. Go ahead and invasion again. 2 damage to the opponent. Gives me another blocker. Target creature or planeswalker. Not quite enough to take him out. That'll take him to 10. Or take him to 9, to 1, but yeah. This only works on creatures or planeswalker. Oh, is that enough? Oh, that's right, it exiles. Scorching Dragonfire exiles when it kills. So, yeah. Haha! Oh, I forgot that. I forgot Scorching Dragonfire exiles. Nice. Would die, exile instead. That completely negates your damage. Very nice. I figured the card they had in hand would have been some form of enchantment, like Monstrous Rage, but I was willing to take that risk, because Monstrous Rage was putting it up to 4. 4 and 2, I would have taken 4 damage from that if this didn't exile. So, fantastic. Whew. Not often you beat mono red. I will take it. So far, not really counting the first match, just because that, I'm not really sure why my opponent decided to concede when they did, but that is a win. That second match, however, yeah, no, I like this. I like this a lot. And for the moment, that is where I'm going to wrap up the matches. Now, again, like I said, we have some packs to celebrate New Year's Eve. So let's get into it. Probably just going to do these. Let's just do them in order of release. So we'll start with the Shadows over Innistrad Remastered. These are cards that I won't be using. I think they're only available in Alchemy. Same thing with Modern Horizons 3. No, maybe they're in Historic. I can't remember. But I know that they're not in Standard. But that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, you can tell I haven't really opened up any of these cards before. So let's go ahead and let's look at them for a second. We have Moonlight Hunt. Instant, choose target creature you don't control. Each creature you control that's a wolf or werewolf deals damage equal to its power to that creature. Okay. Alms of the Vein loses 3 life and you gain 3 life. Just a nice little hey. If you discard this card, discard it into exile. When you do, cast it for its madness cost, or put it into your graveyard. Okay, so if you discard it yourself or you're forced to discard it, you can then cast it for 1 black instead of its usual 3 total. Faith Bearer Paladin, just a lifelink creature, not bad. Town Gossip Monger, human, tap an untapped creature you control, transform into attacks each combat if able, and gets +1. Okay, not that great. Got a land. Enters, you may reveal a island or swamp card from your hand. If you don't, enters tapped. Oh, I've heard of lands like this. That's kind of an older style. Emirwolf? Intimidate. What does that do? A creature with Intimidate can't be blocked except by artifact creatures and or creatures that share a color with it. Interesting. That's a wolf or werewolf, gets +1/+1. Very nice. Non-human werewolves you control can't transform. Interesting. So very much more of a wolf deck or a werewolf where they're already... Okay. Oh, non-werewolf. Okay, non-human werewolves. Gotcha. Alright, what's the rare? Ulrich of the Crawlin Horde. A werewolf creature. Transforms. Target creature gets +4/+4 until end of turn. At the beginning of each upkeep, if no spells were cast last turn, transform. Naturally. Okay. I won't do that for every set. Especially like for Wilds of Eldraine. If they're new cards, I'll read them out, I'll look at them, but like for this I have every common and uncommon from Wilds. But it's still pretty cool. Splashy Spellcaster, Scream Puff. Oh, like the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. I like that. Aquatic Alchemist, kind of a water theme there. Minstrosity. Create a food token. Okay. What's the rare? 3 Blind Mice. I remember there was kind of a weird interaction with like creating tokens with this deck. Or with this card. Interesting. Alright, next we got Lost Caverns of Ixalan. Oh, we got a mythic out of that one. Wonder if it's a new one. Tithing Blade, Greedy Freebooter, Cogwork Wrestler, okay. Hidden Cataract. Nice. Alright, what's the mythic? Ogier Kozilem, Deepest Growth. I don't think I've ever seen this card used. Whenever it deals combat damage to a player, reveal that many cards from the top of your library. You may put a creature card and or a land card from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom in a random order. That's actually pretty cool, and it's a good way of like cheating out something really powerful. So, I'm a little surprised I haven't seen this used more often. Interesting. Alright, now this is an alchemy-focused Murders of Karlov Manor. So I think it was like rebalanced cards and cards that were being released exclusively with the alchemy sets or something like that. So Shove Aside is like one of those where Alchemy 24. Okay. Alright. What is the rare? Oh, another one of the alchemy cards. And the one that's actually on the pack. Thought String Analyst. Interesting. Cool. Cool. Okay. Now we go into the normal Murders of Karlov. Yeah, nothing. I didn't really expect anything new here. Again, I think I have all the commons and uncommons. Oh, but this is new. Lamplight Phoenix. When it dies, you may exile it and collect evidence 4. If you do, return to the battlefield tapped. Yep, that means a phoenix. What do you expect? Not bad, but that is a new one for me. Awesome. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 6. Oh, I'll be able to get another rare wildcard reward. Awesome. Alright, now the alchemy version of Outlaws of Thunder Junction. Cathartic Operation is a new one, as is Resolute Rejection. Alright, what's the rare? Emerald Collector. Joy, one I have. Wait. Deals comment, draw a card. When you draw a card named Mox Emerald into your hand. Okay, so you have to have Mox Emerald? Wait, when you draw... Oh, wait. When you draw your third card in a turn, conjure a card named Mox Emerald into your hand. Gotcha. Okay. This ability triggers only once. Is it once per turn or just once? Huh. Yeah, I remember hearing about the Mox cards. They're older artifacts where they cost nothing and they give you, a land or mana of their color. Like Emerald gives forest, Ruby would give red, and so on and so forth. All right, Thunder Junction. Ooh, mythic rare. All right, what's the... Oh, I will take that. Thank you very much. All right, and the mythic. Oka, Thief of Crowns. Can I actually use this? Create a food token. Target artifact or creature loses all abilities and becomes a green elk creature with base power and toughness 3/3. Huh, alright. Exchange control of target artifact or creature you control and target creature and opponent controls with power 3 or less. So the idea is there, turn something really important on their side into a 3/3 and then, on your next turn, exchange it. Wow. That's kind of ridiculous, isn't it? Alright. Modern Horizons 3. Kind of hoping to see some Eldrazi in this. Cat Dragon. Enchantment. Quest for the Necropolis. Ahsoka. Ember Mage. Yeah, you can tell I really didn't open many of this pack because this was, like historic only. Or something like that. Alright. Interesting. What's the rare? Argent Dias. 2 oil counters. Okay, so a Phyrexian card. Put an oil counter. Remove 2 from Argent. Exile target. Another target non-land permanent and controller draws 2 cards. Alright. Alchemy Bloomburrow. Yeah, nothing too interesting, but again, it's always kind of funny to see the card that's depicted on the pack actually getting it. Nice. And petrifying, or is it putrefying? Putrefying Rot Boar. Huh. All right. Standard Bloomburrow. Okay, Splash Portal. Tree Card Duo. Normal stuff. Coiling Rebirth. Not bad. The only bad thing about it is that when you create... is like when you gift a card to create the token, it comes out as 1/1, so it can be fairly easy to get rid of with damage. But you're still getting 2 copies of whatever you're bringing back if you gift your opponent a card, which, sometimes it's worth it. But anyway. Alright, last, but certainly not least, the Golden Pack. Only 1 mythic, I'm actually okay with that. Alright, let's see. Fomorian Vault is the mythic. Bonnie Paul is one of the rares. We got another Coma, Tiny Bones, the Law Above, and a Lothrill. Huh, okay. I was trying to remember if this card's actually worth using. Whenever a player attacks with 3 or more creatures, you draw a card. Whenever a player attacks with 5 or more creatures, deals 3 damage to each of your opponents, and you gain 3 life. So it's not bad, but it's not great either. Like it punishes your opponent for attacking with a lot of creatures. But like if they're attacking with 5 and you don't have a way of dealing with those 5, that 3 damage to them, 3 life to you, that's not going to help. That's really not going to help you that much. Blade of the Elves, however, is a really good card as long as you're able to actually get a lot of elves on the field. If you can, then this could be a game winner. So, not bad. Alright, and with that, we're going to wrap things up. So, if you enjoyed this episode, which I do sincerely hope you did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome, and please do consider subscribing. And to stay up to date for whenever new content is released, do not forget to hit that bell icon after you subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you all next time, and a very happy, Merry Christmas Eve to you all.